Following almost a year of my first line of treatment, I was diligently getting scans done and x-rays and making sure that I was as much ahead of my cancer spread as possible. And as you can imagine, when you're stage 4 de novo, you're going through a lot of pain. It's a lot of new pains. It's occasionally it's hard to decipher what is really an issue and what is a side effect, and how to present just so many new feelings and experiences and moments that you don't feel are normal, but should you report these um, you know problems? Are they problems? um, Really, how do you manage such a new it's not even a diagnosis at this point, it's a new phenomenon. It's like you're experiencing something that you've never gone through before in your life. And being someone that had, a history of athletics and endless injuries that were typically within, just pointing to where the pain was, or saying enough keywords that a doctor could easily remedy the situation. But when it came to my newfound life of cancer, I quickly realized it's extremely difficult to describe sometimes, because sometimes a pain doesn't happen every day. Sometimes a pain could happen just once and it was severe. And sometimes you just forget because the pains all start to mesh together. So when it comes to having a conversation with your doctor and really trying to create an accurate picture of what you're experiencing, it's extremely intimidating, and it's challenging, and it's trivial. And so, making sure that you're conveying an accurate picture of what is happening to you is something that should be simple, and it's so far from being simple, that you find that you're in a guessing game, and you need to, someone to lead you. And so it's great to talk to people, but when you're in the midst of it and you're in the trenches of trying to figure out something quickly, it's a very intimidating and oftentimes depressing experience. When I was trying to decipher exactly what I was going through, it was very overwhelming. And I, could barely describe it to my family or my closest friends because I couldn't even understand what was going on. And quite frankly, it was so new to me. I didn't know cancer. I didn't have friends with cancer. I didn't have, you know, many family members with cancer, or enough to just find guidance. So, I tried my best, and I think that I guessed enough in the right way that I was lucky to tackle new issues presented during my first year, that I was able to find solutions to the problems. And I think that um, you really have to stay on top of um, conversations with your team at, the hospital that you've committed to. If you need additional help, you need to make sure that you are reaching out and advocating for yourself. And that's a huge step in the process, is learning how and when to advocate for yourself and to really capture that, this is a problem and it needs a solution, and being direct about that and having the type of support that can propel you in the right direction.